Have you ever looked at a piece of fruit and thought, that belongs in a museum or around my neck? Nature is the ultimate artist. While we usually think of fruits as something to satisfy our sweet tooth, some are so structurally stunning, vibrantly colored, and naturally glossy that they transcend the kitchen. From ancient royal courts to modern eco-chic runways, humans have been using the Earth's most gorgeous botanical gems as wearable art for centuries. Today, we are exploring 30 fruits so breathtakingly beautiful they are used as jewelry. The masterpieces of Nature One, the Job's tears, qua lacrima jobi. We start with the ultimate jewelry fruit. These tear-shaped grains grow with a natural, porcelain-like enamel coating. They don't need to be polished or varnished, they come off the plant looking like glossy ceramic beads. For centuries, they've been strung into native necklaces, bracelets, and even royal rosaries. 2. Acorns, Quercus. With their rugged, textured caps and smooth, polished nuts, acorns are nature's perfect lockets. Victorian-era jewelers were obsessed with them, casting real acorns in silver and gold. Today, artisan jewelers use real acorns encased in crystal-clear resin to create timeless, rustic pendants. 3. Starfruit, Carambola. Cut a starfruit horizontally, and you are instantly gifted with a perfect, 5-pointed star. Because of this flawless geometric symmetry, sliced and dehydrated starfruits are cast in epoxy resin to create striking, translucent, bohemian earrings that catch the sunlight beautifully. 4. Dragon fruit, Pitaya. With its neon pink skin and vibrant green flame-like scales, the dragon fruit looks like a mythical gemstone straight out of a fantasy novel. Designers use the dried, vibrant pink rind or replicate its striking, exotic silhouette in high-end enamel brooches and statement rings. 5. Pomegranate, Punica granatum. The ancient Greeks called it the fruit of the underworld, and it's easy to see why. Crack open a pomegranate and you are met with a cluster of deep red, glistening arils that look exactly like raw, uncut rubies. Jewelers frequently create open-faced gold lockets overflowing with red glass or resin seeds to mimic this breathtaking look. 6. Rudraksha Eleocarpus gonitrus. Technically the dried blueberry-like fruit of the Rudraksha tree, these textured stones are deeply sacred. Once the blue outer husk is removed, a hard, intricately grooved seed is revealed. They are strung into traditional malas, prayer beads, and worn as protective rustic necklaces worldwide. 7. Lotus seed pods. When the petals of a lotus flower fall away, they leave behind an avant-garde, showerhead-shaped fruit pod. Once dried, these pods have a rich, woody texture and a mesmerizing geometric pattern. They are highly sought after by eco-designers for bold, chunky, chest pendants. 8. Cape gooseberry, Physalis. Also known as the lantern fruit, this berry grows wrapped in a delicate, papery calyx. As it dries, the husk decomposes into a perfect, lace-like skeleton cage, revealing the bright orange fruit inside, like a golden pearl trapped in filigree gold. Jewelers dip these skeleton husks in resin or metal to create elegant earrings. 9. Kiwano, African horned melon. This otherworldly fruit features a brilliant orange skin covered in sharp, spinescent horns, while the inside is a gelatinous lime green emerald. Its radical texture makes it a favorite muse for avant-garde metalsmiths who cast its spiked texture into edgy, high-fashion brass cuffs. 10. Rambutan, Nephelium lapiceum. Rambutan translates to hairy in Malay, but these neon red fruits look less like hair and more like sea coral or exploding stars. The soft, Neon-tipped spines give it a surreal, tactile beauty that inspired a massive trend of statement earrings and textured silicone jewelry, Earthy Elegance and Hard Seeds 11, Tagua nut, Phytelephus macrocarpa. Known globally as vegetable ivory, the Tagua nut grows on South American palms. When dried, it becomes incredibly hard and mimics the exact texture, weight, and color of animal ivory. It can be easily carved, sliced, and dyed into brilliant colors, making it a cornerstone of sustainable, high-end statement jewelry. Fun fact: using Tagua nuts for jewelry helps prevent elephant poaching by providing a 100% ethical, plant-based alternative to traditional ivory. 12. Peach stones. Don't throw away your peach pits. In ancient China, the art of huandiao, fruit pit carving, turned discarded peach stones into micro-masterpieces. Artisans carve incredibly intricate landscapes, faces, and poetry into the rugged, deep ridges of the pit, transforming them into priceless, wearable amulets beautifully without losing their shape. Whole, dehydrated kumquats are often sealed in clear glaze and hung from gold chains as vibrant, cheerful summer drop earrings. 15. Slicing kiwi fruit. When you slice a kiwi, you reveal a miniature green universe, a white core radiating delicate lines surrounded by a galaxy of tiny black seeds. Dried kiwi slices are a staple in resin jewelry art, creating translucent, stained glass effect pendants that glow when they hit the light, bold textures, and high-fashion 16, Buddha's hand, Citrus medicavar, Sarcodactylis. This bizarre, segment-separated citrus looks like a cluster of yellow, gnarled fingers. It is incredibly fragrant and visually striking. While you can't wear the fruit directly, its dramatic, sweeping shapes have been cast into high-end, sterling silver rings and dramatic shoulder brooches. 17. The Cannonball Fruit, Curupita guianensis. A large, perfectly spherical woody fruit that grows directly out of the tree trunk. The sheer structural perfection of these large spheres has inspired indigenous tribes and modern eco-jewelers to slice the hard shell into thick, earthy bangles and geometric wooden discs. 18. Calabash, Crescentia cujete. The calabash produces massive, hard-shelled fruits. Once dried, the shell turns into a durable, wood-like gourd. Artisans carve intricate tribal patterns, filigree cutouts, and floral designs into the dried shell, turning pieces of it into lightweight, beautifully engraved statement earrings. 19. Dates, Phoenix dactylifera. While we love to eat them, the elongated, deeply wrinkled seeds inside dates possess a beautiful, dark mahogany hue and a smooth, elegant groove down the center. When polished with a bit of natural oil, they look like exotic hardwood beads, perfect for minimalist, unisex bracelets. 20. Cherimoya, custard apple. The skin of a cherimoya looks exactly like overlapping reptile scales or a hand-carved piece of green jade armor. This mesmerizing scallop texture is highly prized by jewelry designers who use mold-making techniques to replicate the scaly pattern into stunning silver cuffs and bands. 21. Strawberries. A cross-section of a strawberry reveals a beautiful heart shape lined with tiny, delicate achenes, seeds. When thinly sliced, dehydrated, and preserved in crystal-clear UV resin, they create romantic, cottagecore-style earrings that let the natural, crimson gradient shine through. 22. Blueberries. The frosted, matte indigo hue of a fresh blueberry is one of the rarest colors in nature. While real blueberries are too soft to preserve long-term, their distinct crown, apex, and velvet texture have made them a massive muse for hand-blown glass beads and realistic polymer clay charms. 23. Blackberries and Raspberries. The compound structure of these berries, made of dozens of tiny, glistening spheres called drupelets, looks exactly like a cluster of tiny black spinels or pink tourmalines. Jewelers love casting these complex, bubbly textures into solid gold and silver statement rings. 24. Cranberries. Bright, round, and rich crimson, cranberries are nature's winter beads. Before plastic beads existed, traditional winter garlands and temporary jewelry were made by stringing fresh cranberries together. Today, their rich, festive red color is perfectly replicated in high-gloss holiday enamel pins. 25. Fig. Ficus carica. The teardrop shape of a whole fig is elegant enough, but cut it open, and you reveal a rich pinkish-red interior bursting with hundreds of crystalline flowers. This contrast between the dusty purple exterior and the explosive, gem-like interior makes it a favorite subject for miniature porcelain and resin artists. The grand finale, rare and majestic botanical gems. 26. Monk fruit, Ceratia grosvenori. When dried, this round fruit develops a hard, brittle, golden brown shell with a velvet-like fuzz. It looks like an antique, burnished bronze sphere. Small monk fruits are often stabilized with resin and mounted onto heavy brass setting pins for an antiqued, royal look. 27. Snake fruit, Salak. The name says it all. The skin of this Indonesian fruit consists of reddish-brown, shimmering, overlapping scales that look exactly like a venomous serpent. Jewelers utilize the shed, dried skins, or cast the scale pattern directly into sterling silver to create edgy, serpentine rings and bracelets. 28. Star anise. Though used as a spice, star anise is technically the dried fruit of the Illicium verum tree. Its flawless, 8-pointed star shape is structurally perfect. It requires almost no modification, just a coat of protective lacquer, a small drill hole and a jump ring, and you have a fragrant, rustic pendant. 29. Bitter melon, Momordica carrantia. With its heavily warted, undulating, bumpy green skin, the bitter melon might not seem like an obvious choice for beauty. However, in the world of high-fashion, high-texture jewelry, its chaotic, organic bumps are cast in gleaming yellow gold to create incredibly unique, textured, abstract hoops. 30. Willy-Willy Seeds, Erythrina sanduicensis. Found in Hawaii, these bright, glossy, orange-red seeds come from the pod of the Willy-Willy tree. They look like perfectly polished coral beads. Historically, Hawaiian royalty wore these striking seeds woven into elaborate, prestigious lei necklaces, cementing their status as true botanical royalty. It is truly mind-blowing to see how the lines between nature and fashion blur so beautifully. The next time you walk through the produce aisle or take a stroll through the forest, take a closer look. You aren't just looking at food, you are looking at nature's very own jewelry box, waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this visual feast of nature's finest gems, please make sure to subscribe to Flora Fana for more incredible journeys into the breathtaking world of plants and nature. Drop a comment down below. Which of these 30 fruits would you actually wear as a piece of jewelry? Let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on Flora Fana.